What is this amulet? I bet. Oh, I'm almost dead. I'm like, why is it vibrating at me slowly? That's why. It's trying to tell me something. Anyway, but yeah, people always call me Angela or Angelina sometimes, which once again, it's
that's,
like you're
fun inventing syllables that aren't
there. I'm really convinced people just glance at the name and just like, oh, okay, yeah, I know what that is, sure. So that's why I usually go by Angie in a lot of things, because it just saves a lot of trouble. Because people don't know how to read.
So they're just pulling themselves up out of the stone floor.
Yep.
Good.
They have the ability to do that. Which seems kind of like a strange thing for a skeleton to do, but why not, I guess.
Pillow stone. Floor is made of pillow stone.
Keen short sword? What does that mean?
It means sharp. I think. Well made. Somehow.
I think it's just peachy keen. Yeah, I think this was the part you were thinking ahead of time that this gets a little redundant. And you're definitely right.
Really, any crypt level is for some reason it's kind of like ice levels. Which is there an ice level in this game? I don't remember. But they get really repetitive and slow, and they feel like they go really slow because I think it's just such a monotone sort of color scheme, just by nature.
Yeah, everything's brown and
gray. And
the enemies are exactly the same.
Right, it's just a bunch of bones, different.
The level design is not very inventive. Is there a purpose? Like, am I just walking around for nothing? I already found the pedestals. Seems like I'm just wandering. I'm trying to find that orb. Huh? That's the main goal.
Oh, so your last name isn't _J, Benjamin?
Oh, come on. Oh, more walking ghost dudes. It'd be kind of neat if the ghost dudes could like actually hurt you when they walked through you. It'd be a nice touch.
As much trouble as you've already been having in the teddy bear levels of this game, and you're saying that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, why are they there? What's the point? Look at him. He's just like walking in and out of the wall.
I don't know, it seems like the enemies that you should worry about the most in this game are the ones that just stand still. You haven't really had too much trouble with the ones that actually move around.
What are you talking about, the ones that stand still?
Well, the ones that's the ones you died at.
Oh, well, because there were so many of them. And they were all just shooting at me. Because there was a cheap design flaw. Not flaw.
Oh, I see. That's the pronunciation discrepancies you're talking about with your last name, then. I didn't know it was a double underscore. My mistake. Nah, I'm just... Obviously.
Morning Star of Disruption +1, huh? That's gotta be a two-handed, huh? No, it's not. Sweet.
Alright. Don't... He could be your friend in another world. Another life.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, apparently I made an account on Justin TV with Jack Locke. And
oh, you did?
so, yeah, I can't make one on Twitch. Which is fine. I'm happy with Vaudeville Night Train.
You just log into Twitch with that name.
Yeah, and it just goes straight to Justin TV every time I do that.
Because I seem to recall that worked for me.
I think you can request to have it changed over to Twitch, but you can't have it go back. I mean, I can't imagine what the hell I'd want to stream on.
To me, if they're the same, owned by
TV.
the same people, why can't you just use it in both? What's the big deal?
Because, period.
Uh-huh. Man, sometimes this thing just tears them up. It's beautiful.
That's the disruption part, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably so. So it was nice of somebody to just leave it hanging out in the crypt for me to pick up.
Now watch, there's going to be a part in the game where it changes your class to mage, and you'll wish you had all those blue potions you've been leaving behind.
I mean, really, as a fighter...
That's right, this isn't Final Fantasy III.
You mean basically all odd-numbered Final Fantasies past 1?
Well, I don't know. I mean, 7 kind of stopped that nonsense.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, 3 and 5,
3,
really.
5.
But no, 5 wasn't that obnoxious with it. 3 was just terrible, like, forcing you to be this particular class.
Why are there so many save points and I haven't
because
done
you're playing
anything?
on easy, that's why. I bet you they wouldn't be there if you were on a harder difficulty level.
No, I think the save points are the save points regardless. I don't think the game mechanics are that diverse.
So do you want to play through the whole game, or do you want to do some kind of trade-off thing like we tried to do with Link to the Past, or what?
I don't know.
Because I think we should start like taking Skype callers at some point, but I'm going to admit something embarrassing. I've never even opened Skype. Oh, that's a boss.
Well, yeah, I knew. Oh, crap! Shit!
That's why you had a save point there. Kite them in a row. Just run.
They just go after the orb and...
Well, you can't. It's like watching.
Oh, he's floating, huh?
Everything.
You gotta reach.
But yeah, when they start swarming you like that, just kite them around until they're in a line, and then you can take them on one at a time for a little bit.
Get your butt down here.
You see, Noel, that's too much for me. You know, I'm already lost.
What?
He says the first step is pretty easy. Double click on the Skype icon.
I think I killed it. Badoom. Cutscene time with awkward walks. Is that priest I was talking to earlier? Yep. I think that dude's dead.
Looks like he's been dead for quite a while.
I feared that we were lost. Ilmater has truly sent you to us in our darkest hour.
I'll be quiet. No.
Someone did this horrid act on purpose. This is grave news. I appreciate all you have done for us. Please, accept this as a small token of our temple's thanks. I will consult with our remaining priests and see if they can...
So you have to wait for 2 days in real time.
An amulet of protection. Well, that was nice. So I guess I'm going back to the inn.
I guess so.
Oh. Okay.
Memorize Just memorize the location of those. It'll be very important later.
Yep.
It's a puzzle about 5 levels from now.
But you know, Skype is already open. So technically you could take calls.
Hush, I'm trying to take over control of the...
What?
Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to...
Oh, you want your chance to hack and slash and hack and slash?
No, you're doing good. I was just fucking around with you.
There's some dude, but first let's go sell off our crap.
Selling trash.
It's good to see my weapons and armor being put to good use.
It's like I'm collecting all of this money.
Run across any more of the Walking Dead.
Probably shouldn't have sold everything, but yeah, I'll keep those 3 because those have all kind of been serving me fairly well. Oh shoot! I was thinking I wanted to equip those.
What are you looking for?
And now I sold them. All right.
Dwarven weapons. Brought here all.
Good job, me. Do I have any rubies? I got rings.
Standard operations, I'm guessing.
That's an ammo. Can I equip that? We'll find out in a minute.
Right here. If you need
All right.
I wouldn't think that you could use it. Get it if you couldn't equip it, right?
you'll come to the right.
You'd think.
If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther.
See, and once again, it would be really nice if it would tell me
What's that?
how these things compare to what I currently have. Because I don't have memorized what I'm wearing. Can't afford scale. Okay. But I could probably afford some studded leather. I guess I gotta pull up my friggin' inventory. Yeah. Oh, I got padded stuff. It'd be a lot better to have the...
And it's worn. Ugh. Of course it's worn. You're wearing it.
So, okay.
My weapons should prove.
Let's see.
Yeah, that was a very regrettable pun.
I guess I'll move up to an iron shield.
All right.
What are you looking for?
Let's get some armor. Maybe that'll be a little bit more fashionable for you.
Baldur's Gate Dark Shopping Trip.
You guys get to hear this guy's wonderful comments as I check out. I can't. Do I have enough money? I'm gonna run out of money probably, but.
Right here.
Yeah, we can't really hear what he's saying, so he's just making a bunch of crazy poses.
Yeah.
As opposed to your all's experience of him, which is probably him talking and making a bunch of crazy
Let's
poses.
change our clothes. Oh, yeah, Noel didn't get to
There
see
you
the
go,
underwear
Noel, just for
moment,
you.
So there we go. All right, now we're cool. We're all studded out.
Heather Frost just sent us some tips on the armor pecking order. Scale is greater than studded leather, is greater than leather, is greater than padded.
Yeah.
So,
Mostly I just need some money.
Thank you, Heather Frost.
It's good to see a new face in the elf song. Please have a seat, share a drink. My name's Ipswich. What brings you to Baldur's Gate?
Well, I was planning on seeking my fortune, but from what Samuel's told me... Need to have at least one quote from that movie.
My man, kiss him.
Maybe you'll see it in 2 years.
He has a talent for the shadowy arts. And he had been asked to recover an item, an orb for someone.
Her man was sent to recover an orb.
Being offered was more. When I spoke to him about the expedition, we had agreed to meet here in the elf song should it.
Noel's leaving. He said he's got to head out.
Oh, okay.
But the timing was impeccable as soon as we showed him the...
the underwear?
Dwarfen underwear. He's like, gotta head out, night all. No, we played this, we've both played it and beaten it, but that was 10 years ago. Heather, so yeah, may as well be the first time playing through the game. Because yeah, neither one of us remembers.
She gave me a ring of protection.
Oh, well, that's good.
From her husband or boyfriend was that thief guy who was carrying the orb.
but yeah, neither one of us remembers much about this game at all.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure is pretty obvious since you're asking.
Oh, some of these cost 2 points. Oh, okay.
Right, and some are 3, yeah.
Alright.
So. RPG SOP.
+1 armor bonus per rank as long as you have a shield equipped.
Yeah, usually I'm the same way, Heather. I can remember games really well that I haven't touched in a while, but not this one. This is like, you know, complete amnesia.
So let's see here. I can equip this stuff. Cool. Now I've got a ring and an amulet of protection.
Did the ring show up on his avatar? Look closely at his hand now.
So I wonder if this guy gives me something. I'm just like, eh.
Ah, sad tale, friend. My heart goes out to you. Well,
Ooh, excuse me.
I came here to give you long exposition.
My brother's bones lie within the crypt. It was always his intention that it be passed on through our family. Now that I have a little one of my own, I wish my child to have them a day.
Oh, you haven't found the second game? It's for, I've got it for PlayStation 2.
PS2.
I got the PS2 copy, yeah. I remember it being pretty good. That's another one I don't really remember much about at all. I think they had more characters that you could choose from at the beginning than just the 3 they give you in this one.
I am not disappointed. Your actions in the temple showed great courage and sacrifice. A willingness to risk your life to protect others. Admirable quality.
But yeah, it's been almost as long since I played that one as it has since we played this one.
Quick explanation. In the Forgotten Realms universe, the Harpers are a group who are kind of like, you know, merry men who do good deeds throughout the various areas of the world. So now he's offering for me to join.
That's actually what we're playing this on, Heather. We're doing this on the GameCube. Technically the Wii, but it's you know, a GameCube disc in the Wii. I do remember getting used to this game on the GameCube controller, and then when I got the second one for the PS2, it was a complete mindfuck trying to get used to that.
Do you have any memory at all of, is there any particular reason why I shouldn't join them? I would imagine, if anything, it'll give me more quests if I join them.
I mean, is it really that... I don't remember this game being non-linear at all. I thought it was just, you know, one main...
I don't know. I don't know. But, I mean, my choice is...
Oh, Heather's saying you do not have a choice.
Yes, maybe, or no.
She says you don't have a choice. You just...
So I may as well accept it.
Yeah, you're going to do it. I'm guessing it's just sort of a but thou must kind of thing.
We need you to perform The orb you encountered in the temple was placed there for a reason. It was The dead man you found in the orb was a thief. He was a member of a Thieves Guild, a new guild that has appeared in Baldur's Gate. This guild follows the symbol of a bloody eye, and they left their mark. That may be asking too much. Of greatest concern...
It's like everybody in this game's trying to do a John Rhys Davies impression.
Perhaps a mage, or several mages. The power of the orb in the Shrine of Suffering is proof of this. Excellent. Another agent of ours tracked one of the thieves to a secret guild entrance below the city. It's a secret door on the first level of the sewers in the northeast section. We have no idea how to open the door. Let me see it. Ah, yes, a curious item.
Yeah, doesn't this guy know we're doing a stream here? He needs to...
Spells shadows.
140 characters or less, champ. Speed it up.
Please be careful. These thieves have already killed...
Alright, so basically I got a key in the last thing. And he's saying...
Yeah, Heather, that's most games, I think.
Secret door, huh?
It's one of these games that pretends to give you choices but makes you say yes to everything anyway.
The Dragon Warrior, but thou must.
But thou must, yeah.
What's this dude? Or she, sorry.
Spend too much time with me, stranger. Surely you've heard of the things plaguing Baldur's Gate. Well, they came upon us in the night.
Need a nice harvester buy option.
Recovering the box of spices. But you're kind, stranger.
So this is basically an optional side quest.
carry my best.
What is this?
She lost a
woman?
box of spices from the Thieves Guild, so she's asking me to
Thanks for the rescue down in the sewers, friend. I have.
Yeah, I already know that. Okay, I'm glad I talked to him.
Heather's asking, why aren't you guys playing co-op? Well, it's against my religion to play video. No, it's we only had one controller, one game controller.
Yeah,
so.
we could have sworn we had two, but
yeah,
either it's lost or
I know I've got mine at my
yeah.
house or in storage somewhere. So maybe next time. I don't know. Can you do 2 players in the middle of the game? I wouldn't think so, right? Because the experience levels and stuff. Like, if we were to save and then, like, the next stream
I was reading it on Wikipedia, and it said basically when it comes to that, what happens is that whatever you kill, you get 60%, and the other person gets 40 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, no, I mean,
80,
like,
20.
coming into the middle of your save file as 2-player, I wouldn't think it would let me do that.
It might.
Well, it'd be horribly skewed
Let me
as
put
far
it
as...
this way. I don't remember there being, like, a 1-player, 2-player option, unless it just automatically did it because...
Drop in, drop out. What do you mean?
Yeah, as in you can do it on demand.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Kind of like...
Well, I'm
not
just
exactly
saying, you know,
like
you're at level 4 and you're doing, like, level 4 quests and shit, and then I come in at level 1 and, you know, I'm just going to be getting pelayed by everybody, so...
So, okay, there's some secret entrance.
Okay, but if you start 1 player, can player 2 join in the middle of a save file? Like, if we were to play until 11 o'clock or whatever, like we're probably going to do, and then we save the game and we quit, and then we come back to a stream, like, 3 days later or whatever, and I try and join as player 2.
I wonder if I'm supposed to...
Well, they have changed players in the...
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, look at that.
look at that.
Okay, well, that answers that then.
Am I going the right way right now?
Alright, cool.
Or am I supposed to have recalled back to my other spot in the shrine?
Wait, what's that?
Well, I know there's like, he was telling me something about there's some secret entrance down in the sewers, and when you get near it, the key is supposed to activate or something. I think that's what he was saying. Does this have like a... No, it doesn't have a... I was hoping it might have like a, you know, the story so far kind of thing, but...
This was made in 2002.
I don't know if I'm wandering and... You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm
Or
going the wrong way.
expecting 2005 options.
Of course, I may have just screwed myself, because this is going to bring me back to the bar. Yep.
Oh, what'd you do? You hit recall?
I was hoping it might bring me... Where is the entrance? Here we go. First level of the sewers in the northeast section. The key you have should reveal the door and allow you to open it. Right.
Heather says, I know what to do, but I don't want to ruin it for you. I tell you what, when it looks like we're running around in circles, and we're obviously not knowing what we're doing, go ahead and lay it on us.
Okay. So there's pretty much only one direction to go at this point, so...
Yeah, that way.
No, I was just trying to... Well, because it's not going to be the beaten path I've already been on, because it's a secret entrance. So I'm just trying to see, like, unless it's going to, like, cut to a cutscene as soon as I enter the right room.
Well, it's going to be in the sewers anyway, not the cellar.
This is the sewers.
No, this is the cellar. The sewers had water and stuff in it.
There's little puddles.
But it's hardly a sewer.
Well... This is a really huge cellar for a bar.
Are you saying this isn't realistic? This isn't historically accurate?
I'm saying that if this woman has this much room beneath her tavern, she needs to run something better than a tavern.
Oh yeah, you missed it, Benjamin. There was lots of rats, like every other top-down or isometric dungeon crawler ever.
What I was
Rats
trying
are
to
your
say
first foes.
is that if she's got a crypt this big or cellar this big, why doesn't she have a shirt that fits all the way?
Well, she left it in the back of the cellar, obviously.
You want to do me a favor and beer me?
What you drinking, man?
The pumpkin beer.
Yuck. You want
I'm not making you drink it.
You want it in this thing?
Yes. My magic koozie. I have a bottle-shaped koozie because I can't stand warm beer.
Fridge or the...
Have a look. I don't remember. Oh, these guys. I remember these guys. They're annoying.
Cannot see. What are they?
The ones that were throwing at me and they're... You know when I just realized I can jump? I'm like, I can't get past these guys. There's a bunch of crates in the way. I'll just have to let them shoot at me.
Well, you realized it again. You realized it for the second
well,
or
no,
third time.
I did the jumping later, but, you know, it didn't really do anything. There's your rats.
Alright, is this got a twist top, or is this one of those ridiculous things?
I think it's a twist.
Okay, good. It's gotten with the times.
Let's kill some rats. I'm in a sewer after all. I can't just grab a beer when I'm in the midst of hacking and slashing. It's very important. Alright.
Heather Frost is sort of reprimanding you. You left stuff alive. It's the rule of this game to smash all barrels and murder everything that moves.
Yeah, I started off that way and... Oh, goodness. Let's see. See, it's like... It said northeast corner, but the map kind of shifts with me, so it's really hard to know what's northeast.
Well, Heather let me in on the secret of what you gotta do.
Am I at least heading in the right direction at this point, or am I...
She'd probably know more than I would at this point.
Well, that's why I'm asking her.
She says you can turn the camera with the C stick.
I do remember that.
Oh, okay.
I've done it a little bit, but... I mostly just want to know if I'm going...
I think if you jump over the steam, you won't get hurt by it, I want to say.
Don't ask me why I'm walking into that, other than fun and profit.
Where's either of those things?
Trust me. I could have sworn I opened that chest already, but okay. Maybe
picked up a blue potion.
Reopens.
What are you gonna do?
Because this is where all the idiots were, see?
Right. Okay, you want me to spoil it for you? You basically want to go where you fought the boss.
The bugbear?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my map is like completely turned around from where I was. There we go. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, tell me where to go. Don't... Like, no, just let me wander around like a moron.
Everybody loves watching a blind run.
I mean, there's such great music playing in the background to keep everyone entertained while I walk past areas of dead enemies, so yeah.
Yes, Igor, a bugbear is a pretty common enemy in Dungeons & Dragons lore.
Are they supposed to be a mix of something, or are they just...
A bug and a bear. No, yeah, I don't know. It's just a...
It's just a... I mean, because
just a name that Gary Gygax came up with.
Yeah. And now suddenly, I don't know why, but I thought of that dude who did those videos where he'd do the sounds of what various...
Oh, from Blame Society, yeah.
Yeah, the various D&D...
That was so stupid.
Not up to town.
No.
I'm going down in the crypt? No.
No. To the prison area, yeah.
Yeah. I bet this is it. Yep.
Look at you. It's like you played this before.
Well, no, it was more like I was looking at the map and the thing looked like a doorway.
Oh, story time.
Dude's gonna get yelled at by his boss again. He's having a rough day.
What happened
within the temple? Why do the priests...
Shere Khan's pissed.
I do not know, my Lord Xantum. I have heard rumors that the orb was destroyed before it could do more than slay a few priests.
By whom?
I do not know for certain, my lord, but I think my thieves and I may have met the attacker on the city street.
They tried so hard to create a nice shininess for his helmet there, but it comes off looking pretty bad.
We were about to deal the killing blows, my lord.
I'm disappointed I can't see my reflection in it. Yeah, it's just poor planning.
It has cost us much.
But the reflection of the bad guy, right?
Right. It's a beholder, isn't it?
Still remain undetected. It's a real matter of time.
I think I remember that,
so.
yeah.
City Watch sniff us out, and we must be prepared for them.
I will see to it at once, my lord.
Khan, if the creature who destroyed the orb should make it...
Isn't that a creature?
It shall not come to that, my lord.
Are they gonna show him now? Yep.
We shall see.
Oh no, it's a monster in a fantasy game. How can this be?
To the matter.
I thought they froze everybody who looked at him.
That might be the eyeball that he's got tucked behind him.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna keep going for at least another hour.
Sure. Yeah, let's
Oh, these are all.
let's take half of our health away and let's get moving.
He's kind of a pyromaniac. He likes to
kind of
watch
a
things
dumbass,
blow up.
apparently.
He's like, ooh, fun.
He's kind of a dim masochist. Oh, we got thieves now. Are these the first humans we fought?
I think so, yeah. And they all have the same hair color. They all dress exactly the same.
They're pals, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's like in Fight Club. They all have to shave their heads and wear the same set of clothing.
Igor wants to know what's the point of showing the bad guy's exposition to the player.
That's the story.
Yeah, that's.
Otherwise,
I
mean, the character doesn't know, but
do you prefer your games to not have any pretense of storytelling?
it's an FMV, man. In 2003,
We want to know why we're hammering the A button 5 million times.
That was
for the next few
still
hours.
almost a big deal. That was another glowy weapon. Longsword +1, 3 to 9, 9 to 13. I think I'll stick with my Morning Star.
Yeah, plus that thing causes instant death on occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Instant disruption.
I guess the up to town things are there in case you want to go heal up and stuff. I mean, I don't really understand why. They have that randomly in here. These guys really love throwing shields. Or not shields, spears rather.
So yeah, next stream I'm going to go to storage, which is where I'm pretty sure my controller is. I'll get my controller so that we can do some co-op and
yell at each other.
We can get really frustrated.
Hurry up! You're getting me killed!
Can't be as bad as Contra.
Well, in Contra the problem was that I just died and then we were done. I thought he ran away like a puss.
Well, no, the game keeps going even if one of the players dies.
Well, I know, and that's my point, is that it really wasn't co-op because I died so quickly that it was really just you playing. But with this one, I think, we'd have a little bit more interaction. But I just know, like, the time we tried to play D&D online. DDO.
Oh, yeah.
Call it that. So
Golly, yeah.
about.
Like,
That's it.
I used to play that all the time, and I had to think about that.
I don't mean it was a literal fight for us, but we were fussing at each other quite a bit. Because you left
Well, no, I was more frustrated at that fucking mountain, because I couldn't find my way around it.
You left me behind, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? And then you're like, I'm getting killed. And I'm like, well, if you'd give me a chance to keep up. But with this one, you literally can't leave the screen.
Right.
Without the other
person. Contra level 3, the waterfall. That's where a lot of young friendships met their end. Oh, they got different clothes. They must be...
And they also can't figure out how to get past boxes. Come on, losers. Boxes, how do they work?
Oh, you're about to die, and you're dead.
Thank you. Not that it mattered anymore.
Reporting here from Baldur's Gate is...
Okay, sorry. Let's go. I've noticed that's kind of the thing in this game. It's like really easy, and then all of a sudden, here's a ton of enemies.
Trash mobs will get you if you're not careful. Just gotta keep an eye on your health bar.
And now, because I'm backtracking, I'm annoyed and I'm gonna rush through it. It's a cycle.
A vicious one.
I keep thinking there's gold there because it's shining on the floor. Come on.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. How would... Oh, God, we have almost no money.
Huh? Yeah, I spent it all on studded leather. I figured it was worth it. What was...
Scale armor. What's the difference in armor class between scale armor and what you got?
I don't remember, but I know that the studded leather
it'd have to
was
make an appreciable difference.
Quite the increase on the padded crap I had earlier, so that's why I went ahead and upgraded everything. Because I couldn't afford even one piece of scale armor, but I was able to buy...
Yeah, it's like 5,000 or something, I think, right?
Yeah, but I was able to buy all of the studded pieces. So, alright, back to this room again. So let's see. I'm going to move a box, and y'all are going to come, right?
Yeah, some of them will at least.
Right. I don't want all of them to, because then it's going to be the same problem as before, but I want to draw them out.
Oh, fuck. Wow. Scale plate is almost double the protection of studded leather, apparently.
It makes sense. That's why it's so expensive. See, now I'm scared. I'm healing when I don't even need to.
So this room solely exists just to kite them into.
Kind of seems like it, huh?
That's what they built it for.
I do just
it's very nihilistic.
Treasure room. All the potions.
Yeah, in games with block buttons, they may as well not exist.
Yeah, I don't use them. What? Block? Why would I block? It's called hack and slash, not hack and block. What are you talking about?
See how that works in the next few levels, right?
Okay, there's a save point. So I'm going to sneak in and save and then leave, because it looks like there's a lot of enemies over there.
So yeah, I'm not sure that the shield really helps unless you do use the block.
Well, but I think it gives me extra armor.
I mean, does it give you default protection, or do you have to use the block button?
So you get 1 for that one, 4. So it's giving me some.
Okay. Is that stacking on the thing, or is that only when it's activated?
I'm holding it. What? I have no idea what you're
Well, I'm
talking
holding a mouse right now, too, but I'm not using it.
Oh. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Heather says you get the AC bonus still.
Yeah. It'd be kind of stupid if you didn't.
But I think you can use that to block from, like, knives and arrows that are shot and thrown at you. Or thrown and shot at you.
That would make sense. That might have also helped with the,
You know?
Now that you say it, it would have made sense to use that when all those kobolds were throwing spears at me, but...
That was, yeah. The shiny was not gold that time.
Told you, he's a pyromaniac. You see something, he's gotta blow it up. It's called character development. What the hell enemy is that supposed to be?
It's like some kind of floating pod. Spore pod.
It's crazy.
Poison walnuts.
Apparently has a heart in it. Oh!
Yeah, they,
Alright.
Whoa.
This is quite the treasure room, though. Oh, there's her spice box.
Okay, was that like a remove?
Oh.
I know
that
likes
was
fire,
the thing that the lady at the bar was telling me about.
Okay, that was the...
And I told her if I saw it, I'd pick it up and bring it to her.
Well, there she goes.
Probably sell that if nothing else.
It'd probably be good to have a ranged weapon on hand, just in case.
I guess, I mean, yeah, as a fighter, he can probably use anything. It's usually how that works. But I really like my Morning Star +1 disruption.
You can always go back to it.
It's quite handy.
You can only use it once. Disappears after you use it, right?
Well, as long as I'm not a fool and I don't sell it like I sold the studded leather gloves that I had earlier. I had picked them up and I was like, oh yeah, I want to equip those, but I was in the sell thing.
So basically, if you play as the mage, it's kind of like playing on expert. It's like an extra challenge, sort of. Well, it says Heather says fighter and archer can use everything.
Ah. And of course, you know, like...
Once
look,
again.
Dude, what'd I tell you?
You're the one that needs to look.
I'm just telling you, they're not killing me, so
That's
who
gonna
cares?
get you in trouble one day. I'm calling it right now. 10/13 on September 27th. I called it.
Okay. You hear how concerned I am?
It's very concerned.
But no, I mean, what I was gonna say was, like, as a girl, I would kind of want to pick the female option, but then I would end up picking the hard mode kind of thing.
Mage is limited to one-handed weapons.
Which in and of itself is not bad, cause... But they show her holding a staff on the main screen.
Oh, okay, so you're Eastern time. It's 11:13 where she's at.
Is this a timing thing? No, I can just avoid it. Okay. It's easy enough. It also goes sideways. Alright.
Are those one-hit kills? Don't find out unless you have to.
Yeah. In fact, oh, here's your platforms.
Oh, okay, yeah, those drop out from under
Right,
you.
I'm pretty sure.
And then I think in the last level there's a lot more of them.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to do that anytime soon.
I remember them dropping pretty suddenly, too. Huh? No. Not that suddenly.
Of course, that was probably your... This is how this mechanic works.
Save your game, now save it again.
I guess they expect you to die because you don't understand yet.
Right.
So they're like, here you go.
I'm just a dumb dwarf. What are these things?
Your code. Because you know this is
Looks like lily pads.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna be a frog.
You know you gotta know where to go, probably. There's
Right.
some...
Oh, shit, that's right. That's how they work.
Oh, this. Okay.
That's
All right, so it looked like I have to go to the right next.
Or maybe like a diagonal jump, it looked like, maybe. Golly gee, I'm gonna try it again. That was fun. Nope.
Well, so that one?
Yeah, you go to the left.
Can I make that in time?
Yeah, it's a diagonal. I want to say it's a diagonal jump to the up. To the up, yeah, that's a term.
The up?
To the up and the left.
No.
Okay, so it's straight to the left. All right. I swore it was a different one last time, but
hey, I don't remember that one directly to the left being there. Unless this is some kind of really cruel trick where it changes. Look at that shit.
Okay, yeah, it does. I'm not going crazy.
What?
You want me to give it a shot? You want to switch for a bit?
Well, I mean, I want to know what the hell the friggin' trick is.
At the very least, let's get someone on Skype.
It's changing on me and it's pissing me off.
All right, so it's A. No, how do I jump? B, Y,
X.
X.
Right, or the one up there. Y. Sorry.
All right. All right. I see. You gotta pause briefly.
Jump on the one that doesn't blink, she says.
We're right, yeah. It's a different one each time. So
yeah.
You gotta pause long enough to be able to register. Okay, it's gonna be that one, and then. All right, let's.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Well, that wasn't so bad. Now that I see it. It's just that the fact that it was randomized, I was expecting it to, you know. You just want to play.
I'll just play like a minute, and I'll give it back.
You want to, so I guess it means it looks like fun if you're, if you basically just use that to take over for me, as if I was completely incapable of figuring out that puzzle. I never would have gotten.
You never would have gotten it. You're welcome. Oh shit! How many?
You can move slightly to the right or left.
Okay, so it doesn't kill you instantly. And apparently it shoots
the
in
right
all four
shoulder
directions.
is your heel, by the way.
Okay, good to know. No, I'm just doing
there's a bunch of dudes.
I'm just doing this long enough for you to get a Skype call happening.
Well, I guess the question is, who would like to get on Skype? I don't know. I know y'all are watching, but if you're available to actually chat and all. She asked if we're husband and wife.
No.
Should we reveal our secret?
No.
No.
We're not husband and wife.
We're not married. Oh, now you're just jumping in the water for the fun of it?
Yeah, because you haven't yet. You don't know how to have fun.
What? Why would I?
Watch this. Does it make a bigger splash when you do that?
Do what?
Jump from a higher.
No.
Doesn't make a splash at all.
He's not. He probably sinks like a stone. He probably doesn't swim.
That's true.
We sound like a married couple. Well, we've known each other for 10 years.
Right.
So.
That lends itself. You gotta have two human beings together.
And I just realized the cat's knocked over the cat tower and it's.
Oh no shit!
It was hanging at a diagonal. That's pretty funny.
Oh no.
Benjamin's up for Skype.
Alright.
Oh, did.
Look, a barrel of fun awaits.
Oh, yeah, even more of them. There you go. Yeah, you can do that.
Well, nah. I guess I had to go back.
You did. There was a save right before, huh? Hello.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay. Hold on. Forgot I had to mute the stream. There we go. I always forget that.
Fortunately, I didn't hear it, so.
That's cool.
Shouldn't give too much of an echo, hopefully.
Yeah, we've been pretty lucky with that past few streams.
Oh man, look at this thing.
This is a tense moment.
I won't spoil it for those of you who are behind.
Right.
There we go.
Forgot about that too.
Come on,
wow, that's a lot of spiders.
How strong can you be?
Strong enough. I mean, they're like his size.
Didn't you fight these guys in like the first dungeon though?
I did, yeah. It was like the next enemy after the rats, I think. But there's only 3 of them then.
Right. Ooh.
Yeah, this game seems to have an obsession with gigantic, creepy animals that everybody's terrified of.
Oh!
There you go.
Speaking of,
oh, and I'm poisoned.
You're poisoned. You are. Damn.
First poisoning of the game, and it was me. That's fitting.
Wow.
I hope you're not afraid of spiders, anyone. She says now it's time to be careful.
Okay.
Probably because of that poison.
Turned all green. It's like that one episode of Scrubs.
Heal.
Yeah, I see it.
So I guess we've pretty much entered the spider lair.
You'd think?
No, what makes you say that? Oh.
It's not that far.
Not very comfortable with this jumping mechanic.
Now there's probably going to be a falling platform thing right after, just to be... You know, for all of those spiders, there was not a web anywhere, was there?
Well, they keep a very clean house.
I guess they're so huge they don't need to trap things in their net. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're very cocky. Very cocky spiders. Let's get to where we can actually see what's coming out.
Yeah, Heather recommends keeping the camera behind you, which
that's a good idea.
I know it is. It's just sometimes when you're moving around, it doesn't always. Excuse me.
So how do you block? What's the block button?
That little weird other shoulder button on the right.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing. Golly, couldn't put in the worst
Fight giant violent spiders to fight giant violent Brussels sprouts, I guess.
I don't know, they're kind of more boogery to me.
Yeah.
They're slime.
You should get to a doctor if your snot looks like that, though.
Yeah. Well, especially if it starts throwing stuff at you.
Yeah.
Grows hands, you know.
Oh, fuck.
It's a problem.
Waiting to have it. Come on, guys, over here.
So I'm completely convinced that the slimes are the gelatinous cube's babies. Like, this is like a color change thing. As they get older, they turn more blue. Right? That makes sense.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Why do they, unless they just hang out together because they both understand what it's like to be, you know, slimy and see-through. I think it does start to... It seems like it starts to slow you down a little bit when you're carrying a whole lot of stuff. Because there is a stat that gives you the option to increase how much you can carry, so... Stands to reason that... You don't want to pick up everything, but... Those guys die so easily. I don't... Whoa! Alright, never mind. When there's that many of them.
Wow. Run, yeah.
They're not taking off too much damage, though.
Yeah, but when they're in that many numbers, that's not a good idea to hang around.
Are they hurting each other? Is that why?
That's what it looks like.
They're coming up? That's crazy.
Kind of reminds me if you've ever played like Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare. There's like the
I
exploding
need
zombies.
to play Red Dead Redemption. I hear about it so much, and it sounds like exactly the kind of game I would love playing, but I've never touched it.
It's gotta be fairly cheap by now.
The original game is it's fantastic. I kind of like Undead Nightmare a little bit more because you can kind of play it quickly, and you don't necessarily have to spend hours on end playing it. If you don't want to, you could, but it's more of like a quick, one-off. I feel like killing zombies in the Old West type, for 5 minutes type of game.
Oh shit!
And the spider's back.
Yep.
Damn.
So according to Heather, I was wrong.
What's
the
that?
weight doesn't slow you down, and she recommends picking up everything to go sell it.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yep.
Why would they track the weight then? I mean, is there like a hard limit where if you go over
Maybe
it, then
so.
it has
Maybe
some kind
you can't pick up anything anymore. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look and see how much Red Dead Redemption is.
Yeah, I'd like to check it out.
It's a greatest hits title, so it'd be no more than $20.
Awesome.
Was that a Rockstar game?
Yeah, it was.
I thought so.
Yeah, I mean it's an open sandbox thing, so
Yeah.
I won't like it.
Right.
But if you enjoy it, we can possibly get.
I still think we need to have a sandbox stream one of these days.
It's a lot of fun.
I do much better with linear games myself, which is so I know I wouldn't get as much enjoyment out of it, but
Now rats.
I just like how the little baby rats are like everywhere now.
I like how you call them baby rats, even though they're the size of regular rats.
I guess
This
those
game
are
has warped
so
your
I guess
perception.
technically those are dire rats then.
Yeah.
That you're killing. All right. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 is the game du jour right now, so
Yeah.
I'm sure tons of people are. I don't know. Like to me, I don't know. The game's never appealed to me.
I still haven't beaten Grand Theft Auto 4,
shit.
so
We got like what 2 missions into Grand Theft Auto 4 and was like,
Yeah.
this isn't that fun.
Oh, I'm not doing too good.
I enjoyed it. The only thing is, and my best friend has the same problem with it. He hates the engine for like driving, the driving mechanics. It's really like wobbly, and it's.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the driving up until Grand Theft Auto 4. I don't like how they changed it to the shoulder buttons. And I know what they were going for with like, an analog control to sort of mimic brakes and accelerators and stuff. Let me play the game how I want to play it.
You took it over. I'm going to be critical.
Here, if I can distract you for a minute, Angie, since I got you on the call, I saw you started on Dr. Sleep. How far are you in?
Probably about 20%, I would say.
When did you start?
Tuesday, when it came out.
Okay, I reached a central location in this big spiral, if you look at the map.
Basically what I do is I go exercise for about an hour every day. I'm on my lunch break, and I listen to the audiobook then, so that helps me, and then I read other times when I have free. So I'm getting there, but
All right, Benjamin, what are we saying to the Rocketeer here?
Surrender. I think. So that's not a choice. I mean, I guess technically, because he's not going to surrender.
Hold on, no, I was confused until I saw "Prepare to Die" was an option. To take that one. I have no idea if that's good or not. Just
Boy, he's not a very good shot.
That's a great line, which they stole from The Princess Bride. So
yeah.
His aim is improved. So.
Hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of surprised they don't have like a bunch of minions around him, but I guess they figured.
I know, yeah, something like this.
All of those enemies you had to fight leading up to this.
They've been sort of trumping this guy up in all the cut scenes. Okay,
I have a feeling he's going to get away.
Oh, I'm down to 5 potions. I'm doing great.
Dude, you've been wasting my potions?
You've been wasting your potions.
I had like 31.
I've been using them as needed.
I had had like 31 of them.
And now you have 5. And now you have 4. And now you
I think you
have 3.
fill up too much.
Don't make me have to separate you two.
I'd like to see you try.
I'm trying to
figure
pick
it out.
Does that mean that, Oh, he's saying I've got too much stuff.
Turning this
Alright.
right
We
around.
probably
and going,
want
We can swap
Do we
now.
want a Warhammer of Disruption? I guess we don't have a choice if we can't pick it up.
We can drop some, like, of the really low income trash to have enough weight to be able to pick it up.
Because if in case we can't come back here,
Right.
I don't want to lose that.
No, go ahead and take it.
Let's see.
And you
I gotta
got an
level
extra
up.
level, too.
Improve my armor class? Do I even need to do that? I don't know. It only costs 1. May as well give it 1.
Heather's asking who's the better gamer. I'll let you answer that one.
Good call.
I'm better at more modern games, but he's better at older games. Is that...
Are you now? Are you better at modern games?
I am! You don't play any kind
That's
of
true.
3D
No, I really don't
shooters
play.
or... Who played through the BioShock games?
That's true.
You
did
have
very
not
well
even
with
touched
that.
a BioShock game.
You haven't touched
I
a Metal
played-
Gear Solid
And
game.
I also
though.
played through the Silent Hill games.
That's true.
You never played a Silent Hill. You've always watched people play Silent Hill.
That's right. And you finished precisely half of them, right?
Well, because they get effing ridiculous.
Yeah, no, in her defense, Silent Hill Origins is fucking ridiculous. Silent Hill, I still can't remember the fucking name of it.
Homecoming?
Thank you. That one's ridiculous.
So for anybody listening, that was the end result of the diplomatic response.
Yeah, that's right.
I guess if you watch the earlier streams, you have your own conclusions on which one of us is.
No, I'm definitely a much better retro gamer.
Yes.
I'm still kind of riding high off of beating Zelda 2. I did not expect that to happen.
All right, let's see.
I gotta go back and rewatch that at some point.
Oh, JD says him and a friend got through Homecoming. What did you think of the big twist in that one?
Baby. Yeah, we never technically finished that.
Yeah, we can recall and go back to town and sell all this stuff now. Yeah, I didn't either. I ended up just watching a walkthrough on YouTube, a Let's Play or something.
I figured there was probably a save point here, so that's...
Logan, get away from the, like he's gonna fucking listen.
Yeah. Who are you dealing with? No, he's gonna sit on it.
Hey, get off of that. That's, like, providing the entire stream right now, Kat. Come on, move.
Alright, so recall... Do the boring thing and go sell stuff.
Yeah, let's do
Excuse me, everyone.
The most exciting part. That's, you gotta sell it high, you know?
But yeah, I thought the Homecoming story was a decent story. I just didn't like that every fight was a boss fight. Or
It pretty much was, yeah. Every fight
well, like
was...
you had to use special moves to kill things.
Yeah, it was like parade of mini-bosses, yeah.
Some armor for it, too. Any of these weapons would be sure to stop a thief.
Iron Shield +1. I'm probably going to use that, yep.
Yeah. Let's get as much scale shit as we can.
To get them all, thieves have long been...
What
Cat! For fuck's sake!
Fine deals.
Oh, he's bad.
You're not paying attention to me!
Yep. Trying to open doors, chewing on cables.
It's because cats are evil.
Well, he knows that it's something happening with the internet right now, so he's got to be around. Because the internet loves its cats.
Skull or a helm.
Yes, that's true. I just have a theory that all cat owners are really just, cat familiars. You think you own cats, but they own you.
I wouldn't know. I'm a dog person.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
And,
Clearly.
We have a mutual agreement, you know. They save me from talking to myself, and
that's just what they want you to think.
Right.
All right, so let me go talk to
you stupid
chick.
fuck. Oh, kill that thing.
All right, give her box of spices back.
Spices.
I just got a +1
pugs are
iron
great.
shield, but
I like pugs.
thanks a lot. And I guess to talk to this dude.
We must find out who is behind this.
Oh, well, I already know. Okay, I guess I just gotta keep going. Wait, do I have enough to buy?
We need more healing potions here. Have you restocked on those?
No. I don't think I have enough for the armor.
Yeah, I think it's 5,000. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Alright.
Any of these weapons would be sure to stop a thief in his tracks.
His crazy eyes are scaring me.
Yeah. He's serious. Very intense man.
See, once again, I don't know how many I have. I'm just...
We didn't have much. We were down to like 3. So get a metric shitload. Yeah, we got 4 lesser and 13. Just like max out on them and then...
Well, but if I want to keep saving money for the scale armor. I don't want to blow all my cash.
You want to continue living in the dungeon now.
Yeah, and they drop like crazy.
And maybe get some armor for
you.
I'll buy 2 more.
2 more, alright.
So I've got an even 15. And then I'm moving on. Because no one wants to watch me talk to Crazy Eye Dude for that long.
Everybody wants to watch more Crazy Eye Dude.
Speak for yourself. I was waiting to see if one eye was going to start slowly moving in the
See, you wanted to watch more. You were waiting to see.
What? Am I playing Legend of Zelda? Look at this.
What?
Look at the eyeball.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's great.
And so now it's got a save point. Was he like an instant kill or something if I didn't avoid him?
Is that a laser eyeball?
That's what I'm assuming. He certainly looked like one.
I guess there's only one way to find
There's
out.
another one.
Good thing you're short.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's like, okay. Interesting. So, am I gonna have to go up?
Yeah, you just time it, I'm guessing. Because they're just coming out in bursts.
Yeah, looks like it. Oh, and they go sideways, too. Okay. And, like, they give you a save point after, like, every single obstacle. Another eyeball.
This is sort of beyond hand holding. This is sort of like, everybody gets a medal type of gameplay. Everybody wins.
Oh, the switch is in front of him. Interesting. Oh, and he's an insta-kill.
Alright, well that answers that question.
So, how do I turn that switch? Do I jump up? I bet I jump up. Oop, sorry. I forgot there was a thing there.
Why are you apologizing to me?
Because people have to watch this. There's the secret.
I'm sure you could just jump across the crates now.
Now I know what it is. I'm channeling Sophitia. I'm sorry. Have we forgotten that stream already?
What's that?
When I was playing Soul Blade, the girl that I was playing against, every single time she defeats someone, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. I have forgotten that stream.
Keep rolling, dude. Hit me?
Well, you gotta pull that lever.
Where was the lever?
There was one that you just passed. You'll see it whenever you go through there again.
Right in the line of fire.
Of course.
It's weird that it...
Excuse me.
Well, he wants you.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so there must be another one.
Yeah, there's another one over there.
Ah.
It's kind of weird when it hits you, it vaporizes you, and for some reason still leaves a big blood stain on the floor. These are things that I noticed.
It disintegrates your skin, but it doesn't disintegrate your blood, I guess. I don't know.
I'll take that.
Alright, we got a lot of switches here. Do I have to trigger every single one of them? Probably. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on.
Apparently it's not kidding you.
This is a bit much.
Heather says you have to flip all the levers in this room. Good luck.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm glad I gave the controls to you.
Oh, that was...
This doesn't look like too much fun.
You can't rush.
See, there's no real threat here, though, if, you know, every time you die, you just respawn from the save point that was like 2 feet away.
Yeah, mostly just an annoyance, really.
If you're not a big fan of, like, replaying, like, large portions of levels, I guess that's fine, but...
I thought there was another one over there.
Can you solve the puzzle of which ones have you pulled already?
Oh, crap! Oh, crap! Oh, now you went away. Okay. I guess these are, like, secret defenses that the,
I wouldn't go back in the room with the, death
It's gone.
eyeball.
Since
well, for now.
No, but since I, did all the levers, he disappeared. I know what I'm doing.
Maybe I'm used to older games where you can't really trust that.
It's not Zelda where, you know, he's stuck in there for good.
Zelda sadism was way ahead of its time.
Well, since we've got some of y'all here, do y'all want to see Link's Awakening? Or are y'all cool with just skipping that one? Cause
was that the Game Boy one?
Yeah, that's the Game Boy one.
Was it any good?
I liked it. It's sort of like a very slightly stripped down...
I'm about to fight the friggin' Beholder, you know.
Yeah, you are. And Logan, of course, is right in the way of the screen.
In front
I'll
of the
get rid
television.
of him. 1 second, y'all.
Well,
hey, Fats, move it.
Okay, I guess I got close enough to him to trigger the... Okay.
No, I liked it. It's sort of like a very stripped down version of Link to the Past.
Look alike to me.
It's really complex for a Game Boy game. I was surprised.
There are always others like.
Doesn't sound too bad.
I'll give it a go. If it ends up being boring, then we can just do something else.
Our concern was we kind of felt like Link to the Past itself wasn't as interesting.
Yeah, it sort of crossed from that threshold of, you know, oh cool, it's an old game, into something that was a little more, I guess, tedious. I felt like.
Okay, so yeah, instead of telling him prepare to die, I went with the slower option, and it just gave me a bit more story before I, Okay, so his hits come after me.
You're about to die.
Well... Should I be trying to get behind him? It doesn't seem like I can. He's starting to get a little bloodied.
Yeah, Link's Awakening is where you really start getting into the whole My First Zelda syndrome. Holy shit, already?
Apparently so.
Some villain.
Leaking blood all over.
Yeah, we'll pick up the conversation after the scintillating story.
It's that Harper guy. Yeah. Jarek. Or maybe not. Okay.
So what, has he been trailing you this whole time?
I guess so.
Are blessed to have you among our number. You have my thanks, and the thanks of all of Baldur's Gate.
All their eyes are creepy.
At least he blinked.
Right.
He's got one up on the Polar Express.
That has risen in Baldur's Gate is only part of a great.
Who made that movie?
3 locations.
Robert Zemeckis.
No, not how.
Well, was that a DreamWorks film?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
This beholder.
I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
To enter Baldur's Gate without being detected. It seems
The DreamWorks face comes to mind.
mountains.
Hold up, I'm missing the story. You're gonna have to catch me up on what's going on.
Okay.
From the Sunset Mountains over the past few weeks. But the agent we sent to investigate the rumors has not returned. I now fear for his life. Please.
I've never played any of the Mana series, Heather. How'd the stream go?
Other creatures may have arrived there. And if so, we must know their strength before taking action. You have already accomplished much, and we are grateful. Please. Here is some gold and items that may...
That's
my
poor
friend-
grammar, monk man.
My friend Alexander's always saying try Secret of Mana in terms of a game to stream, but I just don't know if it's enough to...
Well, Heather said she just got done streaming it.
Yeah,
Secret
we're
of Mana
always
last week.
we're leery of RPGs, basically.
Yeah, we tried to do Mystic Quest, and oh wait, no, that never happened. Yeah, we never
No.
tried to do Mystic Quest like a month ago, and
Magic
it
Wand,
wasn't
Sword and
a
Magic
horrible,
Wand, but-
boring experience.
So basically, there's a triangle drawn on this map of 3 different locations. The next one besides Baldur's Gate is Sunset Mountain.
Is that where we're going next?
Yeah, he sent somebody there. They didn't return,
Well,
so
of
now
course
it's our
not,
job
because
to
they're
check
not
it
us.
out. So I'm guessing before I
Otherwise,
go
they'd be the hero
through
of the
the
game.
gate, I should probably go ahead and recall
Right.
and go. Oh,
Well,
okay,
it seems like
why
a
not?
good stopping point because I mean we're like 13 minutes away from 11,
I guess I can
or
go ahead
midnight
and-
for some of us in the stream.
Here, I'll enter the teleportation gate, and we can see what's on the other side.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But it's up to y'all. We'll keep going if y'all are having a good time or if y'all don't have anything else to do.
I was planning on decking out at about midnight myself because I got an early morning, self-imposed early morning.
Gotcha.
And I actually just started Dr. Sleep last night, so
Oh,
I kind of
okay.
like to, yeah. So I'm on page 12, and I'm like, it's starting to get good, so I kind of want to read some more.
Yeah, I'm
That's
enjoying it so far.
I think somebody also, because every once in a while I glance at, everybody's Twitter, so I saw you mention something about reading Nosferatu.
I want to eventually, yeah, I haven't read that one yet.
Do yourself a favor and please read it. It's freaking awesome. It is absolutely
Okay.
my favorite book this year so far. Like,
Wow.
not even close.
I just realized he gave me...
That's the same thing.
But no, he gave me... I got a magic sword in that thing. I don't know if... Flaming longsword?
What are you using right now? How does it stack up? 4 to 15
I
versus
think I've
what?
been using that
9
Morning
to
Star
13.
Disruption, so...
Can't hurt.
Should try it out.
I reckon.
These are Knowles.
Gotta need a thing.
Oh, and Knowles not with us anymore.
Nah, it's not. Yeah.
Flaming longsword.
Look, it's on. Oh, I bet when I get close to enemies, it gets up in flames.
Okay.
Just a guess.
So like the Paladin sword in Quest for Glory. Quest for Glory.
Look, everything is like the friggin' sword in Lord of the Rings. We all know that.
Oh, is that where that's from?
Yeah, you don't. Oh, yeah, you don't.
I watched the movies once. I never read the book.
That's true. You're not. as
I
big
enjoyed
as
the
that.
movies, but not enough to really go nuts about the
little
whole
sword
franchise.
glows when the orcs get
Oh,
close.
okay, so that's where that came from. See, for me, my first exposure to that was the Zork text game. You had a sword that glowed blue whenever a threat was near. And then again in Quest for Glory, whenever you had the Paladin sword, it'd start flaming.
I'm told if you ever want to read Tolkien, you just better love lots and lots of description.
Right.
You better love geography.
Yeah,
That
he
has
seems to
nothing
have
to do with the real
he
world.
seems to have a geography fetish the same way that Victor Hugo had an architecture fetish in Hunchback of Notre Dame, the same way that Herman Melville had a whaling industry fetish in Moby Dick. It's something with these classic literature works where
It just drove me nuts.
You gotta struggle through this.
And they walked here, and then they walked here, and then...
Fucking Chewbacca here.
Yeah. I don't know what those are supposed to be. But yeah, according to, I think what Noel told me is that Tolkien was one of those, he would just write until he figured out what he was going to do next.
Well, you edit that shit, you know?
Right. But yeah, that's what it ends up like. They walked through this valley, and then they walked across this mountain, and then I was like, I don't care.
I think it's also like, unless I'm thinking of something else, Tolkien was also like a professional linguist, so he was really all about language and that kind of thing, unless I'm thinking of something else.
No, you're right, and I mean, there's a lot of poetry in there, which I actually really liked. There's some cute little songs and stuff, but...
Well, I think the problem is when somebody's good at writing, they often know they are, and they end up masturbating. You know, it's just a lot of just overly flowery prose about things that aren't necessarily relevant to the story.
Well, there's a lot of these dudes.
Cough, cough, Brian K. Vaughan, cough, cough. I actually like Brian K. Vaughan, but he's really self-indulgent and sometimes too pretentious for his own good.
As long as he's not as bad as James Joyce, then, you know.
Oh, God.
I know those are fighting words for some people, and I don't fucking care.
Somehow I don't think that anybody who's watching the stream is really going to care about James Joyce that much. Now, you mentioned Homestuck, they might get... That's the modern James
Hey, there's
Joyce.
Gold.
Huh? What?
Go get your money.
Oh.
Don't you like money?
Sorry.
Nah, you can get that scale on.
I'm busy killing things.
Killing Chewbacca.
Yeah, over and over and over again. This is Chewbacca's personal
Chewbacca's
hell,
where
he dies over and over and over again, in front of himself even.
Well, this is what George Lucas wanted Return of the Jedi to be. He eventually made, when he eventually made, you know, Revenge of the Sith, he finally got his friggin' Wookiee planet after nobody cared.
Right. I would back up. You're getting swarmed.
Yeah. Good luck
Obviously.
getting out of there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm spoiling this for the stream that's a few seconds behind.
They look like the hyenas from The Lion King if they were, you know, walked upright.
That's what a knoll is, I think. It's like a hyena humanoid.
It's a hyena furry. Yeah.
Well, alright then.
I wouldn't go as far as to say furry. That's kind of a different...
Well, no, I mean, that's somebody who's dressing like the Lion King characters at a convention or something, you know? That's what it'd probably look like.
Well...
Unless they walk around on all fours, but who's going to be arsed to do that?
I have not seen that cosplay just yet, but New York Comic Con is coming, and you never know.
Oh man, sky's the limit, dude.
I'm just hoping they give us all enough room to walk this year.
So y'all get good Comic Cons. We get fucking bullshit down here.
Hey, you guys got that horror... I actually took a look at that horror convention that Andrew was talking about, and like...
Yeah... I didn't get to go. It's very upsetting.
If you were going and I had known about it, you know, long enough, I might have like
sent me stuff.
Oh, for a second,
I might have sent you my Nightmare on Elm Street poster. Because
right. For a second, I thought you were talking about the horror film fest that
I know
our sound guys doing.
My friend Matt ended up going. If I would have known he was going, I probably
he's
would
an
have
ugly fella.
Tried to go with him, but I didn't know about it until he was already there.
We've got Bud.
Yeah, he's a naked thing. He doesn't care.
Naked man.
Wind's Walk, huh?
Oh yeah, at some point I was talking about Link's Awakening.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, it's one of the first ones to really go overboard with the whole tutorial shit, where every time you open a chest and it's got like 10 rupees in it, it's like, you got 10 rupees. This is great. These are bombs. Equip these and throw them by pressing the B button. They had started doing that with Link to the Past, but it gets to a noticeably obnoxious level in Link's Awakening.
Is it long? Like how, from beginning to end, like how long do you think it would take to play it through?
It's been a little while since I played it. I'd want to do like a dry run through off camera just to get refamiliarized with a lot of the dungeons, so I'm not running in circles like we ended up doing for a couple.
In and of itself would take a long time, though.
Yeah, it would, but we're playing stuff like this in the
true.
meantime. I don't know. Fuck. I've beaten it like twice, I think, in my life. I guess we could probably do it in like 3 streams. It'd probably just be a little bit less time than it took to get through Link to the Past.
Doesn't sound too bad.
It's pretty comparable to that one. Of course, you know, I'm pretty good at overestimating the time it takes to beat those games, so...
Yeah, I know you're like, there's no way we're going to beat Zelda 2 tonight.
Right, yeah, and then 40 minutes later, okay, what are we playing next?
And then everybody came into the stream later.
Right!
Yeah!
Yeah!
I thought you were playing Zelda 2! What happened?
There's no way. He's gonna die like 20 times before he beats this game. Meanwhile, it's done.
We usually stream for about 3 hours, Heather. Sometimes longer. It depends.
Usually not. I would say 3 hours is almost always our limit.
Yeah, usually, most of the time.
But I don't think I can recall right now. Yeah, see? So...
Got too much stuff already.
I'm gonna catch up on that now that I'm getting acquainted with being able to watch video and work at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best. That's
he
what I've
must
been
be
doing
a mountain troll. Sorry. Thinking as I play.
Yeah, I think it took us 3 streams to get through Link to the Past.
Yeah,
there was a lot about that game that I didn't remember. I was really pretty surprised at how much I forgot. So what, you're out of... You've got like 99 potions or something?
Well, no, I can't pick up anything else.
Oh, lame.
I'm encumbered. Oh, turn around. Yeah, he's got to be a mountain troll.
Does he regen health?
I don't think trolls in D&D regen. I could be wrong.
I thought that was their whole shtick.
I don't
Maybe
know.
Not.
Maybe it depends on the type. How far back were those potions?
Oh, right there.
Trail of corpses.
I'm carrying a mule's weight.
Is that my character making snarky comments at me when I try to fix
I think so.
No, it's me.
Yeah.
Well, that too.
Way to throw your voice. Sounds like you're right here. In the TV.
Are we heading into your bedtime here?
It appears that way. It's 2 minutes till.
I'm hoping I'm gonna hit a safe house soon, but I have no idea how long this is.
My bedtime is self-imposed anyway. I'm just planning on getting up really early.
He's a grown fucking man. Come on.
I don't want to keep him up if he wants to go. That's all.
I'll tell you when I want to go.
But I'm just,
all right, well, there we go. We'll play till Benjamin
all
says
of these
we
guys
don't play.
hate me. I'm assuming this is the mind.
Right, we have to talk to every single one of them.
And they're a bunch of dwarves, so they should welcome me with open arms.
Right.
Why do you have to send me this far back in the thing? Okay, well, maybe they don't talk to me. There's no dialogue option. Oh, okay.
How can I help you, brother?
He's less creepy than the guy in the town, at least. I'm just gonna sell the short bow.
It's Hagrid.
To the right place. Never will you see such fine steel as you will in this shop.
Sell the old iron shield. What is the difference between these two? Besides they look different. They're both iron shields.
They look different.
Alright.
We have more than enough weapons for everyone.
Oh wait, did I have like rubies or anything to sell? So let's see. Can I afford?
Let's play shopping.
Do this?
Yeah, you can afford that now, right? No.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you bought it. Okay.
I bought it.
Happened so quick.
And I don't have enough for the helmet. But what I can do is I can go equip and then I can sell the rest. Inventory management. Exciting. Green is not his color.
And yet all his kinfolk are wearing them. Sell the rage.
Weapons for everyone.
Alright.
Having medieval times flashbacks now.
Give me that helmet.
Yeah, now chainmail is the best, says Heather.
Of course.
As soon as you can afford it, it's like, nope, here's the
Time
next
for something
best
else.
thing.
It's been a while. I don't even know if medieval times is still in business.
Medieval times. So. Every time I hear that, I think of Cable Guy, the movie.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. One of the only funny parts of that movie. Well, at least funny when I was, 15, I guess? I saw it.
I don't know if I even watched that.
I thought Dirty Work was funny when I was a teenager, so it goes to show you my level of... I went back and watched that a couple years ago with my friend who I went to the movies with to see it when it came out, and we thought it was the best thing ever then, and we watched it again, and it's like, wow, this is one of the most depressing days of our lives right now. That movie is terrible.
Okay, is he just calling me brother and that we're both fellow dwarves?
Well, right, yeah.
I'm guessing so.
Or with the...
This camp is
Ooh, dark elves. Cool.
There's no prepare to die option for him. There should be one for everybody.
For everything in the game, yeah.
That's what I come here for.
I will not abandon my brothers. Prepare to die.
signal fire and summon our brothers from east.
It's my understanding that dwarves are all drunken and violent.
Not us dwarves of the west.
Key. Merely touching it to our gate causes the cracks and spaces of the gate to become solid stone.
I will go
Okay, so
in search of MacGuffin.
Yeah,
and
first
his
you gotta do the
MacGuffins,
fetch quest, and then you can go
fetch
fight.
his MacGuffin. In order that I may find more MacGuffins later.
So, like I said, it's about 11. We've reached the new town. We've been given new goals.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
I
it's
think we
probably
call it a
about
stream here.
time to call it a night.
Sure.